Welcome back, my faithful viewers, and this is an awkward video, as you can tell by the title. So, as you can see, Nick is making his rounds in around YouTube, and for good reasons. And I'm gonna probably take a, how should I say this, an unpopular opinion or side about it, this situation. Now, to give you some of my background, I've been watching Nick on and off, mostly off lately, since 2015. He started doing mukbangs around, I think, 14, somewhere around there. So I watched him basically from the beginning, since 2015. I know this because, never mind. Oh, geez. I just moved to Iowa. That was a big year. Anyway, so I've been watching him for a minute, and I've watched him evolve. I watched him have Mr. Noodles, and he used to have a cat, Miss Moosh Moosh. So, yeah, I remember all of them. He actually had two birds, and a sloth. The sloth bit him, and he shortly had to get rid of it because, well, you're not supposed to keep a sloth as a pet, even if you're in Colombia. Yeah. Anyway, so they found a sanctuary for the sloth, and she has her own territory and probably breeding up a bunch of babies by now. Anyway, I digress. So I've been watching Nick since 2015. I've watched his animals, but what I noticed about this new video is the bird. The way the bird behaves. The way it looks. Tell you what I mean. You see, when you have a young bird, you could tell by the eyes. Because it has feathers right up to the eyes. Right up. And as the bird ages, it loses like a little bit of feathers around the eyes. It may lose maybe one or two, but it'll lose feathers around the eyes. And the older bird, you could practically see the entire eyelid, both upper and lower eyelid of an older bird. There's a background of how I know this, not the right time, but you could tell that. Also, the feathers. The feathers around the top of the head, around the side of the face, around the neck, that will start to look like a older animal. They age like human. So the feathers won't be as vibrant or as lush or as full, you know. Yes, they experience a tiny bit of feather pattern baldness, but it thins out. It does thin out. It gets a little dingy, a little frayed at the end as they get older. Most birds, that is completely normal, even if you give them a high diet, high quality diet. That bird doesn't have that. That bird, when Nick left Colombia, might have been around 5, 6 years old. And then you put another 8 years on top of that. That bird should be around 14 to 16 years old. That don't look like a 14, 16-year-old bird to me. I could be wrong. I have not examined the bird. I have not physically examined the bird. This is just my opinion of what I observed on the video. That bird don't look old. Two, that bird's behavior. You see, if the bird don't like you, it don't want to come up to you. If it don't know you, it won't come up to you. If a bird doesn't want you touching it, it won't come up to you. Also, a bird can hold grudges depending on the bird. Each one has their own personality. You don't know how they're going to react. That bird doesn't hold any grudges of being abandoned by their owners and then all of a sudden just show up out of nowhere and acting like nothing ever happened. Yes, birds can tell time or passing of time. So, either he acclimated to the bird before this video, or this video was shot years ago before he even got bigger. I don't know. Again, the man sly the fox. Am I questioning the validity of the video? I may be. That's what I'm saying. Unpopular decision over here. Unpopular opinion, excuse me. Could he have shot this before he got big? Probably. Again, I don't know. I wasn't there. But judging just by the bird alone, again, I'm not physically touching the bird, but what I'm visually seeing of the bird is not aged. Nick has not aged because there's no lines over here when anybody loses 200 pounds. Unless you get surgery, you're going to have this little thingies over here. There's none. Also, he's going to have like little jowls coming down. There is none. So did he get the excess skin, take it away? Or is he still young enough that it bounces back and you're not going to see nothing? Everyone's skin is different. I know this. Just my opinion. I have not examined the man. I have no idea what's going on. Again, this whole controversy, king of controversy, he is doing it. Because why? We are ants. Just like he said in his video that's got over 22 million views right now. Was it 21 million views? The shit is taking off. He's went viral again. He's in the algorithm. All his videos are being pushed by now. Thank you, Nick. You're a flipping genius, okay? He's a genius. We are ants. Yeah, we consume. We consume what's in front of us. What the media tells us to do, we do. He is absolutely right. And I knew this years ago when he made another video the exact same way. And I passed it on. Vicky, I don't know if you're going to appreciate me dropping your name, but I did send you that video a long time ago, remember? When I said this whole thing is an act, and you replied, you really think it's an act? And then I sent you that video of him saying this exact same speech. The speech that he's doing is ant quotes. It's a genre of writing. If you look up ant quotes, you'll see a whole slew of authors that wrote several different stories about how people are ants. And this is one of them. Okay. Is it plagiarism? No, of course not. He did not claim that that was his work. He did not claim it was his work. He just said the words. And it's not exactly what was written. But it was, because there's so many different writings of how people are like ants, that we follow each other. And there's several different authors that wrote short stories about that. So, I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form, But I am seeing where he's getting all these stories from. And they're not new, they're not, you know, I'm not saying it's not created by in no way, shape, or form. But I found the end quotes by the authors. It's a whole genre, as I stated. So if you compare that video, if it's even available anymore, to this video, the face is almost the same. So that's why I'm thinking that this was actually years ago. Could I be wrong? I could be absolutely wrong. I could be talking out my wahoo fall. I don't know. But it's just something's not clicking. And when my spidey sense goes crazy, something's not clicking. However, onto a positive note. Because this was, I'm not going to be downing somebody, I ain't gonna, nah, make your money, kid, make your money. Anyway, I want to talk about his haters and the two-faced people that's been following him or harassing him for the past 10 years. That's what I want to talk about. People have been following him and harassing him on his comments. I know because I used to see them. I stopped watching him only because I don't like fighting. It's a trigger for me. I don't like to watch people fight, so I just didn't watch it whenever I saw it was fighting. If it was something else, I would watch it. It's like you could tell by the thumbnail, is this video for you? If it's not for you, move on to the next video. It's that simple. If you click on the thumbnail, don't leave a nasty comment. Oh, this is a horrible video. You just saw the thumbnail. Get out the room, close the door, move on to the next room. Anyway, people were surrounding him, waiting for him to fail, waiting for him to eat himself into oblivion, waiting for him to have that hashtag burger in front of the camera or whatever. I mean, people were waiting for that. Oh my God. And people are like probably in the comments, edging him on to make a second account, dogging him out. And it's like, my God, what is wrong with you people? It's just, so all those people that been watching him eat enormous amount of food, almost hashtagging himself, looking forward to that, edging him on so they could see the crash and burn. How dare you? How dare you? So this is him getting all those haters back. If it is, good on him. He's out there. He's probably making, how did he get this popular or whatnot? YouTube is not his only, it's not his only one income. He used to have used to, but that didn't make the money he wanted, so he moved on. He had I think a OnlyFans or Fans Only, one of those two, I don't know. He had that, he had cameos, he would do cameos. One cameo, if you know what a cameo is a message between 1 to 2 minutes long at max. And it might say happy birthday, graduation, you're going to a trip, you did whatever the accomplishment is. It's maybe a minute, 2, 3, depending on, what the person decides how long they decide to make it. Cameos were going $50. For a 2-minute message from Nick Avocado was going to cost you $50. His pants, he had sweatpants. $75. I have not checked the prices lately. His shirts, $50. All those faces that you see on his shirts, those are $50 a shirt. He is not making his money on YouTube. He's making it with all these other platforms. He's making it with all these other, the merch. He's not letting the merch go away. He is working this from all angles, and I am not mad at him at all. You know, whether the video is fake or not, that I don't care. I don't care. It don't affect me. Is it gonna make him a bunch of money? Hell yeah. 20,000, over 21 or about 22 million views. Don't you think that's gonna give him some really good money? You make that damn money. You're doing that good. You can't get mad at that kid for making that money. Not only if you're mad at that kid because you didn't work for it. You don't have that kind of money and you are jealous of what that kid can do. You know, you go out there, you have 4 or 5 different platforms. You upload to each and every one of those platforms on a regular basis. You sell your cameos. Why are you not selling cameos? If you have 40,000 subscribers or more, why are you not selling your cameos? You know, you could get one of the cameos, happy birthday from me. You know, they're there. He's doing it $50 a pop. I'm sure you could get 40. You know, and that's another thing he did. He did not sell himself short. It's like we sell ourselves short. I know this is a long video, but I've got a lot to say. We sell ourselves short. We put the membership for the lowest amount. Because all you're worth is $1.99. You're going to get treated like $1.99. Now, for me, that's as much as I can afford. Because if I only got $10, I'd rather get 5 people at $1.99 instead of 2 people at $4.99. But that's just me. You know, that's how I'd rather see it. But anyway, you know, he did sell himself short. His memberships were $5 or better. His shirts would, I've seen shirts for $20, $25. He's doubled it. He's up to $50. People don't want to put the pants because it's too expensive. He's selling them at $75. And the cameos, to say someone a happy birthday for $50? I'll say $50 for a happy birthday. Send it my way. I'll bounce a ball on my nose for like, yeah, I don't care. The kid made his money. He worked his ass off. He didn't sell himself short. Okay, we had a glitch. He did not sell Nick did not sell himself short. He knew what he was worth, and he demanded that money. So I'm going to leave it here. That's all I have to say. These are the type of videos I used to make before, when I first started before 18. I deleted everything from my old channel. It used to be Talking Channel. But yeah, you get your legal pad, you write down what the topics you want to talk about. It took me almost 20 minutes to do this, so I'm good. Talked about everything I want to. Don't sell yourself short. Don't be mad at Nick because he got he got people good. You know, am I still debating the validity of the video? I could be, but you know what? That boy is smart as a fox. I ain't gonna put it past him. So, till next time, guys, we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna prepare for the worst. And I guarantee you, kid, we're all gonna meet up somewhere in the middle. Don't forget, I have ASMR showing up tomorrow. It's The Beetlejuice cake got a little squished, but it still came out a good video. You'll see it. Anyway,